Good morning, everyone. This seemed like the perfect point in the semester, in this very special semester, to talk about how to avoid compassion fatigue. As you can see from the PowerPoint slide, we are not going to use that B word, burnout, but we're going to talk about the condition of compassion fatigue, which happens when very well meaning, good hearted, intelligent people experience a an ongoing deficit, if you will, of their natural and normal ability to care, to put effort into their everyday life, both personally and professionally. Now, because of the limitations we have to deal with, obviously we're not going to be able to delve deeply into this, but I do want to lay a foundation of hopefully awareness for you, as well as to reinforce in you that motivation to self-care. So let's go ahead and jump into the discussion. Please remember that self-preservation benefits not only you, but also the client. As you can see from this slide, there are a lot of factors that are going to contribute to not only your well-being as a person and as a practicing professional, but that will also trickle down to benefit, or without these efforts, possibly not benefit the client. This is one instance where trickle down actually works. My daughter, the economist, says it doesn't work in the economy, but this is a case where the more that you invest in your own self-awareness, self-care, self-management, it definitely will trickle down to positively impact the client. So there are some steps that we can take to create, I'll come back to the slide, I promise, to create an environment and a way of approaching our work that may be helpful in preventing some of this compassion fatigue. I don't offer this as a surefire guarantee, but these are steps that may help either stave off compassion fatigue or reduce, uh, if you are experiencing it, reduce some of the impact. These are just some very practical, easily accessible skills and practices and mindsets that you can utilize to potentially protect yourself or insulate yourself from compassion fatigue. Um, Short little personal story. Since this whole new way of doing school has come about, I still get up, set the alarm, get up, get ready, come to the office, even if the office is the end of my kitchen table, by 8 o'clock every morning. Keeping those kind of routines and patterns has been very helpful to me, because before I started doing that, honestly, I was laying in bed, I was sitting on the couch, I wasn't getting much of anything done. But let's say that uh, there's some, let's not say it, there are some deeper uh, issues and concerns to look at, and I offer this slide to you, um, that may impact how tired you get and how quickly you get tired. Now, these are all very individual factors. When or if it would apply to you might look very different in someone else. And these are, quite honestly, the types of concerns and questions that really only you you're the expert, you're the most knowledgeable about. I just want to stress to you that all of these triggers are internal. Many times, especially for the uninitiated, when they look at our industry, you hear things like, oh, you're going to have a huge caseload, you're going to get burned out. Oh, you're going to have to deal with such difficult issues, you're going to burn out. Again, we don't like that B word. But what is very much correct is that the bulk of our compassion fatigue starts really before we even have that large caseload or deal with those difficult cases based on what's going on inside of us. So based on my time limitations, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. There'll be a second one coming along in a few minutes for you to watch it.